Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me again for day 4 of the Beautiful by Nadia Spiritual Detox Challenge, 40 Days and 40 Nights. I have my co-host Manny with me. Hey, Manny. Hey, boy. So he's joining us too. Today, by now you should have gotten all your groceries that you need for your detox, and I really recommend meal planning so you make your food ahead of time and then you can just grab it and go. It makes it much easier and much more convenient for you to stay committed to your meal plans. You should also be well into your workout routine and your yoga routine and have something in mind for that. So what I like to do for the workouts is get it done right first thing in the morning, before the day has a chance to slip away, and I have time in the morning, so I do that. So go for a walk, get my workout in, get my yoga in, and then I'm grounded and centered for the day. So it's a great thing. Today we're going to talk about setting your intentions for this practice. So intentions are very powerful, and when you focus your attention on something, that's what grows. Now, when I got the idea to do these videos, it kind of came to me like an epiphany, 40 days and 40 nights, and I don't know if I have just been reading too much Quran, and the story of Noah really stuck with me. But it's a long enough period of time to truly cleanse yourself. And it was kind of divine because a couple days after I got the idea to do this series, I saw a video on YouTube from someone that I follow on Twitter, Miriam Hasna. She created a couple YouTube videos. The first one is on magic and manifestation, and the second one is on communicating with the spiritual realm. I really, really recommend that you check these videos out, watch them in their entirety, and follow her on Twitter. Check out her Twitter feed. It's That Girl Has, Has. She gives a lot of really, really good information on traditional techniques for manifestation, for getting in touch with your inner self, and for deconstructing the subconscious mind so you can go within to find those blocks that are hindering you from achieving your full potential, whatever that may be for you. So she gives you tools to break down those barriers within yourself. And that her first video is where I learned that it takes 40 days to sustain a new vibration. So I thought that was very interesting that I had been called to do this detox for 40 days, and that's just what I need in my life, is to vibrate higher and to elevate myself. So it's very timely, and it seems that a lot of people are looking for this type of opportunity right now. Also, it's fall, and fall is a traditional time of year to detox. Traditionally in Ayurvedic medicine, detoxes are done in the fall and the spring season. So this is a perfect time to get your body right, get your mind right, get everything clean and clear. As far as setting intentions, a couple people have asked me, what is that? How do I do that? What do I do? Well, your intention for this practice can be anything that you want it to be. Whatever you want to achieve within these 40 days is what you want to put in your mind and imagine yourself achieving by the end of it. Whether that's weight loss, skincare, whether it's mood elevation. Maybe you've been feeling depressed and you want to go within and heal those emotions and get back to a happier self. Put that image in your mind of whatever you want to achieve and work towards it. And don't think about it as a problem. Don't beat yourself up like, I wish that I had a different career. I wish that I had a different relationship. I wish that I had a different relationship with my family. All these things that you see as problems, they're not necessarily problems. They're just obstacles that you have to work through that are going to get you to where you need to be and bring you more in touch with your higher self. So don't worry, don't beat yourself up, and imagine that you already have what you want. Don't always imagine that you can't get it, because I think that so often We tell ourselves a lot of lies. We say, oh, I could never do this. This is the only way I can do this. I can't get this. That'll never happen. How many times have you told yourself, that'll never happen? Well, you need to stop. Believe in yourself. And for me, I'm not an expert on the law of attraction, the secret, manifestation, but I do know the power of positive thinking, and I do know the power of the mind. I think a lot of us don't give ourselves enough credit for how powerful our minds are and how mentally strong we are, because how often have you had a bad situation happen, something bad happen, and you're mad about it, you're sad about it, you're wallowing in those feelings, and then things just keep getting worse and worse. Now, the mind is a powerful thing, and when you're putting that signal out there, it's attracting it's attracting the same back. And I know a lot of people have a big problem with this type of philosophy because they feel that it's victim blaming. It's blaming people for bad things that happen to them. Well, it's not your fault. That's not what I'm saying here. I would never sit here and say it's your fault that things are the way they are. You're unhappy, that's your fault. But I will say that in my own life, I've transformed my own life and my own responses and my own feelings purely through changing my thoughts and working really hard to change the patterns in my brain that have been set up for years. It's easy to go into those old pathways, especially if you have history of trauma, abuse, depression, mental illness, any interference in your life with the state or the medical complex, mental health complex. It's easy to go into those familiar pathways that you've got well-worn pathways through your brain of negative thoughts. You start with one thing that was imposed on you by others, but you end up making it your own through constant use. So it takes work to retrain your brain. It's work. It's school. It's a job. It's work, but it's worth it. And you'll eventually find that the more you practice it, the stronger those muscles get. So you'll actually be able to see the change. And you'll feel so much better when you start to see yourself as an active agent of change and realize that you can create everything that you see around you. You can create your own reality. You can transform your reality. And you do this by transforming yourself. It all starts within. Just like Michael Jackson said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Very wise. So I recommend, setting your intention, and it can be whatever you want it to be, but you want to focus on it every morning when you wake up and every night when you fall asleep. Now, what I like to do in the mornings is called Yani Mudra. It's a technique that was shown to me by Tanya Bennett from Yoga on the Move in Atlanta. And as soon as you wake up, while you're still laying in bed, you place your hands like this, right here, and you lay there in bed and you set your intentions for the day. So you think about how you want your day to go. Okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, this is how it's going to go. And you really create a roadmap for your day. So when you do this, it's easier for you to go throughout your day without letting anything faze you, because you already know what you came to accomplish. So everybody else's agenda and all the extraneous noise that you might come into contact with is not going to affect you, because you are focused and you know what you want. So you go through your day like that. You can think about the day ahead of you, and then you can think about the days, weeks, months, years ahead of you as well. And just think about how today fits into your greater goal. Because you don't never want to waste a day. If you have a goal that you envision for yourself, you want to make every day count in terms of getting you there. Then after you've gone throughout your day, you really want to take the time for yourself at night to relax and just, clear your head, do a little bit of meditation, and visualize yourself at your end goal. Don't think about, oh my God, I can't do it, it's going to be so hard, all the obstacles in your way. just imagine that you're already there. Just picture it and focus on it. And repeat this practice every day. And you'll start to see how things just fall into place. You know, if you're imagining that you like a career change, focus on that positive intention and you're putting positive energy out there. You're going to attract people and experiences that get you where you need to be. And you're going to be in a very balanced frame of mind. So you're going to understand that sometimes we don't always get what we want. What we think we want and what we think is good for us is not always. And when you're in that balanced frame of mind of expressing gratitude for what you have and believing in yourself that you can achieve what you want, you're going to be able to take it better when you don't necessarily get everything that you want, because you'll understand it's for a reason. Everything that happens to us is for a reason. I truly believe that. And the more that you put yourself in the flow of the universe, the more abundance will be brought to you and the more amazing things will happen to you. And all you have to do is just believe in it. That's it.